This is Module 3, Lesson 14, titled Ordered Pairs. The goal of this lesson, I can use ordered pairs to name and plot points on a coordinate plane. As you watch this video, please take good notes on your paper. If you need to go back and watch something again, or pause it, or watch the entire video again, please do so. We're going to focus on coordinate planes. This is a coordinate plane. And we're going to be plotting points on certain locations on that coordinate plane. And we're going to be able to describe those locations with ordered pair. If we look at the coordinate plane, it is basically like two number lines that intersect. We have a horizontal number line. Okay, that is the x-axis, and then we have a vertical number line. Okay, that is the y-axis. And they intersect at what we call the origin. The word origin means beginning. And so when we describe locations of other points on this coordinate plane, we're going to describe its location from the origin, from where those lines intersect. So I'm going to plot some points on here and talk about how we find those locations. Now we're going to pretend to as we keep it simple here, that the scale is 1. So every one of these little spaces here that you see, we're going to go by ones. We're going to go up by ones, down by ones, left and right by ones. Okay? I'm going to go to this first point over here, I called it A, and find ordered pair that describe its location. If I start from the origin, I see that I must go left or right first. Now, some kids get confused on which direction they need to go first. You have to go on the x-axis first, left or right, and then you can go up or down on the y-axis. Think ABC order, first X and then Y. Or think of it like an elevator. You have to first walk left or right to get in the elevator, and then you can go up or down the elevator. So if I'm going from the origin to A, I have to go to the right 4 spaces. That means my first coordinate is going to be 4, positive 4. To the right is positive. From there, and that will get me right there. And from there, I have to go up 2. Going up is a positive number, so I will have coordinates of 4, 2. Let's say I want to go over here to point B. Starting from the origin, this time to get there I have to go to the left 3. Going left first is a negative number, so I'm going negative 3, and then from there I'm going to go up 1. Up is a positive number, up 1. Let's go to point C down here. First I'm going to have to go right 4. Will that be a positive or a negative 4? Yeah, it'll be a positive 4. And then from there, I'm going to go down 3. Down is a negative number, down 3. So the coordinates for C would be 4, negative 3. On this last point, we'll call it point D. From the origin, I'm going to go to the left 5, and then I'm going to go down 2. Think about what those coordinates would be if I go left 5, then down 2. I'll go left 5, that's a negative 5, and down 2, that's a negative 2. Now let's take a look at example number 1. we're just defining some parts that some terms that we're going to be using. We use ordered pair to describe locations of points on the coordinate plane. The first number of an ordered pair is simply called the first coordinate. The first number that I wrote down every time there was the first coordinate. Now, I like to call it the x-coordinate. It tells me where I'm lining up on the x-axis. Do not get the x-coordinate and the x-axis confused. This is one of my pet peeves. X-axis is a line. X-coordinate is a number that describes the location on that line. The second number is simply called the second coordinate. Or I like to call it the y-coordinate, because it describes the location of the point compared to the y-axis. Again, y-axis is a line, a vertical number line. Y-coordinate is a number that describes the point's location on that line. Do not get those confused. It's one of my pet peeves.